So how do you reckon you win in the test?
It's too late.
Oh,
Do you want a hot drink, bro?
I don't know.
I'm okay, bro.
Alright. This one, family, is that of this for the sake of the servant?
To the sake of the good servant.
You were meant to translate it.
No, you're not. You're definitely not.
It wasn't nominative? It was accusative.
Yeah.
Yeah, verb 1, verb B.
Bro, you definitely did nominative. Tell me you did nominative.
No way. With the passive, it becomes the accusative, bro. It becomes the object.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
I guess it would have first crossed my mind when I was probably about 19, when I found out that my great uncle was a priest, and I thought, oh, maybe that could be me.
The love of Christ overwhelms us when we reflect that if one man has died for all, then all men should be dead. And the reason
I didn't have a girlfriend at the time, so it made it seem like a viable option.
Did my law degree, and I came to see the pursuit of justice as a vocation, and that's something that very much appeals to me. And I guess this presents itself as an attractive and sustainable and life-giving way to live that out.
I was in my early 20s teaching snowboarding, you know, in Colorado or in Scotland in the mountains. It wasn't in my thoughts, it just wasn't. But I guess, you know, I didn't know I would be in an earthquake. I didn't know that life would sort of change in the ways that it did.
A big part of being in the Philippines was sort of giving us an idea of what mission life would be like. So the Society of Mary is a missionary order, and so we get called to go outside of your normal, just outside of a parish. And so we work in all various areas, from teaching to social justice to working with the indigenous people of the land.
By canon law, you have to have at least 1 year without work. So that's why giving up your job is very important. So I had to give up my design business and you know, my moped and all my things, and life as you knew it certainly changes.
Communities, that's the idea of belonging to an order like this, and that's what very much appeals to me, living with other people, and yet drawing strength from the community, both in prayer and in ministry.
When someone says something funny or makes a mistake during prayer, it's always a time where we laugh the most because we're not allowed to laugh.
Yeah, we wear regular clothes. When you are a professed sister, you will either wear a necklace or like a brooch or something that identifies you as a sister of St. Joseph of the Sacred Heart, or a Josephite, as we're known. You dress nicely, you dress in a way that's no kind of mini skirts, that sort of thing, but yeah, fairly normal.
Yes, I guess there have been some doubts at certain times, certain parts of my journey, and I guess that's an important part, because every time you have a doubt, it makes you think about what's gotten me to where I am.
You take 3 vows eventually, and that's poverty, chastity and obedience.
Before you make your final vows, you really want to be sure that this is, you know, this is how you want to live your life. You can leave after final vows are made too. It's not like you're going to be banished from the earth or anything. It just when you make that commitment, I guess it's like being married. You want to make sure that you're making it for the right reason.
It's over 50% don't make it through to the end, but it's most of them are still very active within the church, and I guess it's just they just discerned that it wasn't what God was calling them to do.
Chastity is celibate chastity, but also living, I guess, as a sexual human being, but living that life in an affective way. So not suppressing yourself or your sexuality or your identity, but being able to love others in a different way.
I have been in relationships in the past. I'm you know, I've led a fairly normal Kiwi life in that sense. But that's a choice that I'm making. I'm choosing to live out love through my life in a different way. It's kind of a big love, as I like to think of it.